Good morning. My name is Art Franson, and this is my wife, Jan Mangino, and we're residents here in Harmony. We bought a condominium in Ashley Park almost 4 years ago, and in the past month, we've decided to spend more time here, and we purchased a home down in the Lakes area in Sugarbush Rd. Our full-time residence is in New Hampshire. It's a pleasure to be here when it's Floridian weather as opposed to 0 degrees, and we just love it here. We were attracted here originally because our youngest son and his family live here. We came to visit. The more we came to visit, we decided, wow, we could probably spend some time here. So we made an initial investment in Ashley Park. Used it on weeks and weekends in the past, and then it's just evolved into such a beautiful place that we decided that we would want to be here more, and we needed more space, and here we are. Jan, would you like to add anything?
Well, we've been in Florida residence for a long time.
Over in Clearwater.
Clearwater, we had a condo there for 15 years. And then our son moved down from the Northeast, from New Hampshire, and settled here, and we came to visit him, and we sold there, and we're on this side now. And we love it. Everyone is wonderful here. We've met many friends, many people
every day
that we exchange when we go back to New Hampshire, that we still keep in touch with, and we couldn't be happier.
We love the area, the nature. Here in Harmony, if you go east towards the ocean, there's no traffic. I won't talk about here in Harmony going west towards Disney. But it got to the point in Clearwater that it was so congested, especially when we're there in the wintertime, that it just didn't make sense. We're both in our early 70s, and I'm not the world's best driver anymore, neither is Jan, but the drivers over there make us look like we're professionals. It's nature here. I mean, you get up in the morning and what do you see? You go to bed at night, what do you see? Here we are sitting in this beautiful clubhouse looking at a pool. If we were home, we'd be shoveling snow. Mm-hmm. Anything to add to that one?
And everything's just so pristine here. They just keep everything so perfect. The grounds, the nature, it's great seeing, I think you call them egret, are they cranes, egrets, turkeys, it's
deer.
Deer, it's just so wonderful place, a nature place to live, really. And like I said, they keep everything just perfect. Yeah.
And the people here are so friendly. You know, I think the winter, especially when it's snow and cold, gets people into ruts. You know, they're tired of the cold, they're tired of the snow. Here, people are more alive, they're more lively, they're more happy, I guess is the right word.
Yeah, you feel like getting up in the morning and going out. I mean, back in New Hampshire, you could just stay in bed all day because it's so cold. But here you feel like doing things, and there is a lot to do here. Well, we're new here to this side. We knew everything about Clearwater side. Here
We're exploring.
Exploring, yeah. That's what it is.
We love to go out to the beach.
Yep.
Drive out to the beach and now see the Atlantic, as opposed. Here we see the sun up, over there we saw the sun down.
Yeah.
Here it's a much younger and more vibrant crowd. We were in an over 55 over there as well. But when we bought there 15 years ago, yeah, they called us the kids.
We were the kids.
Now we're no longer the kids. But it's nice to be in a community where there are a lot of younger people, vibrant people. We get a kick out of the kiddos, no matter if they're 6 months old or 16 years old. Yeah. But as far as favorite places, we love to go exploring in downtown Kissimmee. We found our way up to Narcozy Road and all the shops up there, although we also found there's certain times of the day that you don't want to be in either direction on Narcozy Road. But it's just, we're just exploring and having a ball.
Yeah. And I have to say for children, if you have children here, they do, the programs here for children, between Easter, what they do,
It's unbelievable.
it's just, it's wonderful for families. We're so fortunate that our son is actually the one who did the research on places to live here, and he came up with Harmony, and I'll tell you, I think that was one of the best moves. Then he started the family that he could have done, because they just have everything here, whether you're 55 and over, you're with children, and it doesn't have to be young children, it's all the way up. It's just they have so many programs here and things for them. Can't say enough about here.
As a matter of fact, we wish the other two boys and their families
Yeah.
would migrate down, if you will. Recently, in the last
Terry
3
told
weeks,
us, yep.
getting settled in our new residence, the names will remain anonymous to protect the innocent, but the woman on the right-hand side of us, she couldn't have been more helpful. We pulled up to the curb, she came running over. "Hello, are you the new neighbors? That's my husband sitting in the garage." And a half hour later, we knew their whole life story. We had a calendar of events for the month of January and February here in this clubhouse and what was going on. And she introduced us to 3 or 4 other neighbors, and now it's every morning and every evening, it's waving to people we've never even met. So
Yes.
I think that's amazing. That's never happened to us before.
And we didn't even move in, and we already got calls that they were having functions here. Can you make it and stuff? And unfortunately, we've never made one because we were so busy moving. But yeah, even without us being in this area, we got invitations. So
I would refer to it as probably the most friendly place I've ever lived,
yeah.
clearly, and the cleanest place I've ever lived, and the most natural place.